Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading from the 26th through to the 2nd of October. How did your equinox go? Did you enjoy it? Was it good? What happened? Anything good for you? Did you get a lot of realization? Because you're in your autumn period. There's a lot of self-reflection at the moment. Certainly with, how you're physically going through life, what you're physically doing, what job you're doing, where you're living, that sort of things may start to really come up on the surface. You may be absolutely fine with what you're doing and where you're going. So you almost got a month off in a way. We did do some equinox readings. You might want to, I don't know if you've seen that. But anyway, let's go into your weekly reading. Let's see what's happened. Here we go, straight onto the overall energy of the reading. This is all pulling you forward as well. This appears to be a fire sign sort of scenario here. It's pulling you forward into the future. But at the same time, it's almost opening the door or the window so you can see what's going on outside. Yeah, it is that transition between the last year and the new year. This is the first week of Libra. So, it's going to be within your periods of working out, as I said, physically where you're going. So here is just assessing how good was it in the past, how good you want it in the future, what things you want to leave in the past, what things you want to keep going, or what things you want to start new in your life. Okay, let's just see what's going on the relationship side. There's a lot of thinking going on when it comes down to relationships for you. It's a lot of assessment, I think. You're overthinking things, possibly. I think that could well be it. Strength. That could well be your strength. It seems like you're a little bit withdrawn, as it were, in regards to relationships this week, Sag, which could well be a good thing. You may need a little bit of time for yourself, which is nice. But at the same time, just don't overthink it too much. Just allow you to connect with the feelings that you have, the sensations, the emotions, and how they apply in regards to your relationship, in regards to your couple, in regards to your family, your friends and stuff like that. And being true to who you are, not getting pulled off your path just to please others. That's what's important. Don't try and please others. I think this is what that's all about, really. Okay? Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence your karmic mission and a karmic message, and how they're trying to manifest that karmic message in your life. They're really coning you off. Yeah? Do you say that in America? I don't know. With like road cones when they're doing road works. And they're sort of pushing you into one lane. They're really guiding you gently towards a defined future in a way. Yeah, miracles can happen. I think they're trying to encourage you to stop daydreaming, basically. So you're not daydreaming too much. And this is where I'm saying overthinking things. There is a possibility for that within the relationships that are around you, sort of interpreting things. You probably don't need to. You're probably taking it just a step a little bit too far. Let's just see how it's going on with the guides, how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. It's like the end of the evening, the dishes haven't quite been cleaned up, but it's been a lovely meal and you're just enjoying that last bit of coffee, chewing over the fat with your friends. That's how the guides are sort of doing it, sort of saying, relax, don't read too much into it, just enjoy the moment, just enjoy the moment. They're being that emperor. They really are being that emperor, just sort of, they're trying to create situations around you where you can just sit back, relax and enjoy the moment. Really enjoy the moment. It seems like it's quite important, actually. These two are really working in tandem, and that's where they're forcing you down that path of kind of going, Just don't overthink it, Sag. Don't overthink it. Don't overwork it. Don't allow your emotions to be part of your life, not necessarily destroying your life in a way. You know, that mental side, more than anything else, is how it all picks it apart sometimes. Stop picking it apart. Just allow it. Just let it be. 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 Okay, so let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. So this is a part where we connect with it through our subconscious. You may come to conclusion like we've all done this. We've all sat on the terrace of a cafe, kind of seen someone walk past, kind of go, look at that, what a mess. And then you'll realise then you think, oh no, that's a bit harsh. You don't know what the person's going through. You don't know what their day is. You know, they could just be having a really bad hair day. You know, and I think this is where you're reminding yourself that, you know, life ain't that easy and we're all in it together sort of scenario. Yeah, it's a start. I think there's going to be many seeds of thoughts that come through your thinking in regards to relationships around you. And you kind of think, well, if I plant this seed, then this is the sort of fruits I will get out of the situation. And it's going to help you to really see clearly yourself, how you interact with others, and therefore what the returning interaction of others with you. So it's just, we can only deal with things from our side. We can't deal with things from the other side, you know? So this is a week here, I think, is just sort of relax, enjoy, and just deal with things from your side. That's all you got to do, yeah? Let's see what's going on the job and the finance front. Job, business, projects, that sort of thing. What's the karmic message here? It's all in the planning. This is about planning your future. It's taking time out to sit down and sort of see how you can develop your career path or your business or your projects and stuff like that. Just put them through, run them through your thinking and stuff like that. That's where you could overthink. It's good to overthink probably in this section here. Explore all avenues of thoughts and stuff like that. Yeah. It's that inner conflict, not the external conflict. It's should I do this? Should I do that? Whatever you're going to do, and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, Sag, you're the only one who can do it. And so you're the only one who can make this call. But just try and be the best example of you. That's what these two cards is all about. And I think this reiterates on both sides of your reading at the moment. Moving from one stage or from one part of your life to another, moving on, transition, you're getting into that transition, and it's just sort of saying, be the best example of you that you can be. Yeah. Let's see how the universe is trying to manifest this karmic message within your life. They're going to test you a little bit, I think. Test your patience. To see, I think it's shaking the tree and see what fruit falls. Basically, that's what the universe is doing. Let's shake that tree and let's see what fruit falls. Helping you to streamline your thinking. This is why they're testing you, and this is what I was coming to. You know, helping you to streamline things, helping you to concentrate on one thing at a time, rather than trying to concentrate on too many things. Get one thing done, then followed by another. Being very methodical about it all and stuff like that. And I think that's, if you use that this week, it's going to serve you a lot in the next coming month, actually, of helping you progress enormously. And like I said, being very methodical, I think, is really important. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that is within you. They've got this beating drum. They don't want you to look too far in the past and reminisce. They've got this beating drum that they've got a rhythm there, and they're kind of saying, come on, Sag, we've got to keep to this rhythm. If we want success, we've got to keep moving forward, keep moving forward. And once you're moving forward, you can see, observe things and plan things for the going future as you observe it going forward. But at the same time, just gradually working on those plans that are already out there, that are in your place, in your life. It's methodical fruit. So it's concentrating on going forward. So like this person here is harvesting fruits, obviously projects that have been going through the entire year. This is when you should be having your harvest moment. This is why we had a harvest in the harvest festival in the autumn in the northern hemisphere, because that's when harvest is. It's not really the summer. It's really in the autumn, and you are in your autumn period. This is when you're collecting the fruits and the hard work of the last year. And as you're collecting those fruits, yes, it's good to think about and notice what projects have been working well, what parts of your job's been working well over the last year, and how you can make it better in the future. And that's what I mean about being methodical and being your best example and planning for that coming future. Let's just see how it's going on the conversation that is within you. It seems to be like a real project or possibilities that you're looking to really beef up, really take a big step here. And that may well be that Six of Cups is all about, going from, let's just say you've got a small shop. Let's say it's like a small, sort of fruit and veg shop. And you want to expand out. You want to expand into sort of, pre-made salads, a bit like, sandwich bar-ish sort of thing. And opening up to dry products like sort of pastas and stuff like that, and coffees and what have you. And it's making that step up there, and this is where they're trying to encourage you to notice what is possible and how to advance your business. I think there's a lot of messages coming in here. I think this is where the guys are turning around and sort of saying this would be good if you're going to progress your business, if you want to invest in your business or invest in your job. These are the sort of things you want to be doing in the future. It's a real communication with you it's all about you this week. It really is. It's all about your inner conversation, how you're dealing with yourself, how you're projecting in the future. And your guides are really helping you out. In fact, everybody seems to be helping you out. And you should be helping out yourself as well. Let's see what the overall outcome is and what the energy is leading into the following week. If you get this methodical advances on your financial side, and if you just relax and lay back and just enjoy the moment on this side, it is going to become very crystal clear. Ooh, look at that. Let's see what they're manifesting for you. With the Ace of Pentacles there. Oh, look, there's the Lovers, there's the Well, there's the Seven of Cups. Oh, blimey, just bang the microphone. Excuse me. Just check this, everything there. So, there's loads of things on the horizon for you. It does seem like a firework moment. You've been waiting for those fireworks to kick off, and here it's kicking off. And those fireworks are going to bring you some beautiful things. Well, five of swords, not what I was talking about really, but what it is here, what you're doing is you're looking forward to walking away from the complications of the past. That's what that's all about, and that's what that's all about, the headaches of the past. And I think when you next week, after the 2nd of October, you're going to get glimpses of kind of going, oh, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to have that conflict with that person there. There's some things that are just not worth winning, Sag, and you've got to realise that. Once you realise that, you're going to really advance loads. You're going to be a lot more at ease with yourself and with the world around you. It's going to be really nice, actually. Really quite beautiful. And I think there's a lot of that internal conversation that's coming up for you. This is it. Enjoy those silver linings. Enjoy that beautiful moment between cloud and sunshine. And it is that twilight zone, like at the end of the meal that I was talking about, enjoying the finality of things and just being with other people that is around you. Let's just see what's going on your business side. Looking into things into more detail. Getting those planned, examining things. So if you're doing contracts or looking to invest, in life, you know, looking at the contracts, looking at how things actually work, how things are put together, what the direction is, looking at the fine detail basically. And that ties into those messages there that I was talking about and being very methodical about it all. There you go, Sagittarius. That's been your weekly reading from the 26th through to the 2nd of October. If you want to know more about the Astroflower, there's loads of links in the description below. And if you want to support this channel, one of the best ways of supporting is subscribing and clicking that bell. That would be really nice. And also sharing this reading across all social media platforms. It's good to hear from you. It really is. It's good to hear from you and saying how it's working out for you in regards to these readings and etc. Because you know, it's every sort of input helps you as much as it helps us and etc. And it helps us with the algorithm for the YouTube. But it's also, you know, you might find it's a good way of exploring your avenues online. In the meantime, Sagittarians, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.